Hello people, I'm Tommy. And you just caught me in the middle of fall cleaning. I'm getting rid of all my Nintendo games, you see, as I've been told that I can get all of the Nintendo content right here. I hope it's got Pikmin. Oh my god, my fingers are the controller? The wonderful world of mobile gaming, a land of free-to-play games where you pay for limited time rushes of dopamine. The mobile gaming market is huge, and back in the early 2010s, many big console developers wanted a slice of that rapidly increasing pie. Dead Rising, BioShock, Grand Theft Auto all came out to mobile platforms in different levels of f***ing garbage. Despite this, one company that adamantly refused to jump to mobile was Nintendo. Many stockholders criticized Nintendo's lack of venturing into a new market. Nintendo defended their choice with at the time CEO Satoru Iwata stating their focus was on compelling games that would drive their hardware sales, and I am sure that did wonders for them. After the Wii U turned out to be the worst thing since bubonic plague, Nintendo suddenly had a change of heart about the mobile gaming scene, and would partner with Japanese mobile developer DeNA, beginning development on games for mobile devices. Today we'll take a look at how hot or not these Nintendo apps are. Mii Channel, released on March 17, 2016, was a social networking application where you could interact with your Mii through My Nintendo. A typical freemium, you can pay for in-game currency in order to customize your Mii. Within the first month, the game had already accumulated 10 million downloads. Unfortunately, due to a lack of updates, the player population only decreased from there, leading to Nintendo's first romp with mobile being shut down in May of 2018. I never had this app when it was out, but I'm sure it would have been great fun for about 15 minutes. Super Mario Run was released in December of 2016, and unlike most mobile games, this one had a price tag. And not that typical 99 cents or $1.99, Nintendo was selling this game for $10. What the hell? I expect this kind of behavior from Square Enix, not my precious multi-billion-dollar company. In truth, Nintendo did this in order to see if they could sell a game for a one-time purchase, just like how most console games are sold. Other than that, it's a typical auto runner. You tap the screen to control Mario's jumps and see how far he goes. You can play through the first world for free, but after that you get hit with the price tag. But after that, there's no other in-game purchases. I'm pretty mixed about this one. On one hand, it's a very simple game, and one that is very short due to its limited modes. But this is a game on the App Store that after you spend money on it, there's no other strings attached. Games like this aren't exactly my cup of tea, but $10 for a full Mario game, albeit a very simple Mario game, it's not that bad. Released in October of 2017, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp would be a free-to-play, in-game purchases social simulator based on the Animal Crossing series. Now unfortunately, I have not dabbled with the Animal Crossing series, but I've heard great things. In the beginning, you get introduced to your camp, make a character, get introduced to your animal buddies, and then you get introduced to the leaf tickets, the item that speeds up crafting with in-game purchases. After all that, I am welcomed to the not enough stores to play the rest of the game. So, buy Jeopardy, buy Count Masters Crowd Runner 3D, buy Daily Crosswords, buy Paycor, I didn't need to see my work schedule anyways. And after that, we return to Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. We get some items and another not enough storage screen. Buy Solitaire, buy Cody Cross. We go back and buy Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. I'm left with my Nintendo apps and peak gaming. There's nothing else left to be deleted. So, sorry Animal Crossing, you're just a modern-day Smurfs village. I hate to do this to ya, but if you can't handle my iPhone, that sounds like a you problem. Dragalia Lost was the big outlier of the main Nintendo mobile games. Released on September 28th of 2018, it was developed by Cygames and published by Nintendo. And you know what? I like this one. It's an action RPG, one of gaming's best genres, and having one on mobile devices is great. After we get introduced to the game, we see... Appearance rate? Summons? 3, 4, 5 stars? This is a gacha game? So, what exactly is a gacha game? Well, it's a genre of game most popular in the mobile game market, where one of the biggest gameplay mechanics is tens of hundreds of different characters that can be unlocked at random, typically through paying for in-game currency. If you're looking for one specific character, well, you better hope you're lucky or say goodbye to those life savings. On the other hand, the action RPG aspect is great. It's a fun time with all the characters you acquire. This game's got cutscenes, story, voice acting. Yeah, f*** you, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. Also, this walk cycle on the home screen is funny as hell to me for no reason whatsoever. It's wonderful. This is one of Nintendo's best mobile games, and I cannot wait to play it more in the future. Huh. Well, unfortunately, this game just wasn't good enough, it seems, as it'll be shutting down on November 30th of 2022. Well, rest in peace, Dragalia Lost. You took 1 hour of my life away, but I will miss you. Dr. Mario World, released on July 9th, 2019. It's Dr. Mario, you've got a wide cast of characters, and it got shut down 2 years later. Well, rip Dr. Mario, but this opens up the door for a Panel de Pon mobile game, so eat shit, Dr. Mario World. Announced in January of 2018 and released on September 25th, 2019, the popular Mario Kart franchise would see a mobile game release with Mario Kart Tour. I remember when this game first came out, and it was the talk of the town for a grand total of 1 week, and then everyone, myself included, dropped the game. It's a fine game, but once again, we meet our gacha game companion, which I feel turned away a decent amount of the mainstream audience. It's got fun exclusive maps, some of which actually have come over to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in the form of DLC, and dozens of different characters from the Mario Kart series. For a lot of people, the game was a fun time, but after racing and racing and racing non-stop, the novelty quickly evaporated, and many either quit the game or migrated back to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. In my opinion, it's like a 6, maybe a 7 when you get it drunk. I had my one night stand with the game, and that's about it. Aw, yeah, Nintendo got another IP dirty in the mobile game scene, and that was Pikmin with the game Pikmin Bloom. A game where you grow and raise Pikmin by walking around in real life, where you can see them with the AR camera. Okay, well, unfortunately, this game is lame. I don't care, it's not engaging nor incentivizes you to go exercise, but this is a great segue into the next part. Welcome to the Pokemon Mobile Game Marathon, where we run through the Pokemon mobile games that you don't care about. 2015, we got the Pokemon TCG. It was ported from the PC version. 2015, we got Pokemon Shuffle Mobile. It's a port of the 3DS version, and it's better than the 3DS version. 2017, give us Magikarp Jump. Raise your Magikarp, and then watch it get stolen from you and then brutally murdered. 2018, Pokemon Quest. It's dog shit. 2019, Pokemon Rumble Rush, a mobile version of Pokemon Rumble. 2020, Pokemon Smile, teaching your kids how to brush your teeth. Gingivitis is pissing itself right now. 2020, Pokemon Cafe Mix, also known as another Pokemon mobile game. 2021 bestowed upon us Pokemon Unite as a one-trick Gragas thank you, but League of Legends is garbage and so is this. And Pokemon Sleep, it has not been announced yet, but will help with sleep. I can now sleep with the Lavender Town music, thank you. And so that leaves us with only 2 Pokemon mobile games. My god, has Pokemon Go left an impact. Back in 2016, this game exploded. I remember just how hard it was to even get the game open when it first came out. Now this is what it means to encourage people to go out and walk. Catching Pokemon and conquering local points of interest in gym battles, it is so much fun. Walking hatches eggs, and you can put down lures to get more Pokemon. Oh, and that Team Mystic are nose pickers and Team Valor are mouth breathers, Team Instinct is where it's at. Even today, I occasionally go back to this game, and it's still a fun thing to pop open when I'm walking. Pokemon Masters is a big crossover between the whole Pokemon franchise. There really isn't much else to say. You can fight with your favorite trainers and Pokemon throughout the series, and yes, it is a gacha game, so you better hope Lady Luck is on your side or you're getting garbage. And that is almost every single Nintendo mobile game. Lots of these apps had great ideas in them. Dragalia Lost with the RPG mechanics, Pokemon Masters with the crossover between the Pokemon games, and they were also gacha games. But what if there was a game that took these elements and combined them? Not including the Pokemon side, the main Nintendo mobile games still make an obscene amount of revenue, but compared to one of them, they are but Davids. So who is the Goliath for Nintendo's mobile game market? It's time to take one last look at Nintendo's mobile games, and it's a game from a franchise that I kind of like.
Fire Emblem Heroes!
If you forgot to mute your phone, now everyone knows that you're a fucking loser. Fire Emblem Heroes is a gacha game, crossover, strategy game with heavy quotation marks over the word role-playing game. When playing these mobile games, I put about 30 to 60 minutes into them, a bit more if I enjoyed them, but Faye, Oh dear God, the amount of time I put in this game. All the years wasted put into a gacha game. All the dragon children I slaughtered. But I will say, these 5 stars I have, not a single cent was spent on this game. That is the only thing that keeps me going, and the day I cave will be my downfall. So Fae is all about characters, strategy, and luck. Fire Emblem is a series with hundreds of characters, so the game actually works very well as a gacha game. Every few weeks, new characters are announced on the Nintendo Mobile YouTube channel, and they can range from getting really cool, obscure characters to getting our 8th version of the same character. All I wanted was the red orb character in this banner, but then I didn't get a red orb and had to pick a blue orb, and that's when the game gives me Lyn, because clearly owning 8 Lyns was not enough. It's fun to go for a character you want, but if you miss it, specifically a seasonal character, have fun waiting another year. For example, I tried to get Summer Robin in my freshman year of high school, and I didn't get her until I graduated. And now she sits there in my barracks completely unused. And if you're really desperate and unlucky, there are some banners that let you get a free character, and there's also a lot of community interaction, specifically biannual events called Choose Your Legends, where fans can vote for their favorite characters to get special alternative skins. In Fire Emblem Heroes, your choice matters. That's how we got Brigand Boss as a playable character. Intelligent Systems is finally doing something intelligent. And as you can see, you can have multiple teams of heroes, like the A-Team, the Heroes Trio, the Christmas Croms, Perfect Woman. And you know what? That reminds me, we haven't even gotten to the very robust gameplay. Early on in Fae, weapons and skills had very easy to understand effects. Some did 20% more damage when against other units, or others moved character positions. Nowadays, powerful units have skills that are quite literally more than a paragraph long. You could make a title crawl out of this description. The story is split into multiple different books that change each year. I would tell you what they are, but I only hit the skip button. The interesting part of Fae is how different it is from main series Fire Emblem in its gameplay. Unlike main series where luck can make or break a character, every unit will have the same stat at first and last level, the only changes being random points that increase or decrease a stat. Meaning luck does not exist in the gameplay. You could come up with a strategy that is a 100% chance of clearing a map no matter what you do, due to characters and skills. Many modes are included. Aether Raids, you attack other players' defenses. Arena, you accumulate high scores to increase your overall rank. Special events like Tempest Trials in order to get a character and exclusive skill. Voting Gauntlet, where you fight, defend, or refuse to pick a side or waste a character slot in Smash Bros. It's a game that has quite a learning curve, and one that I don't even fully understand that well, but still a game I play a ton, and the fact that it's one of my most played games of all time fills me with existential dread. And that was Nintendo's mobile game offerings, a world of bad games, gacha games, and Pikmin. And I destroyed my video game collection because of it.